All right, shit's getting real now. We've got the Vegas teams out, and there's some big names in here. I had a quick look. Um, let's get straight into it. Ali Leotawa has made it into that center spot, which is good to see. Tamale named on the wing. I will say it again. Don't go there. Too risky. There's other cheapies available. Sure, he might kill it in Vegas and score 100, but he might get dropped next week for Albert Hopper-Whitey. There's better cheapies. Don't do it. Ethan Strange and Fogarty in the halves, with Harris, DeVito, and Metcalf in the halves for the Warriors. So no Tana Boyd, interestingly, which is a bit annoying because he was a bit of a better Supercoach option, but I would have been picking him anyway. Big Red's made it in. Ricky was just saving his best man for Vegas. I knew it. I've already got him back in my team. Aaron Clark is starting. That's huge. Be interesting to see what kind of minutes he gets. Zach Hosking's also starting as well, so he's kind of come from the depths and made it in there. That's good to see. Owen Paddy has fucking made it. Get the fuck out of my team, Corey Pakes. Where's Owen Paddy? Where are ya? Owen Paddy, giving fatties. That's my guy. Righto, Voimaga getting the start as well. Sorry, that's not the start, that's the interchange. So, yeah, pretty much what we expected from Clark and Voimaga. Pay a bit more to get the starter, or go cheap and get the benchy. So, either way, I don't hate either of those. Chevy in the reserves. Reserves aren't that important. Let's hope that neither team has to activate their reserves. But, oh fuck, I'm so happy that Paddy's in. I'm going to have to change my team name, I think, to Paddy's Fatties. Because I fucking love the guy. Alright, next, Panthers and Sharks. Dylan Edwards, Casey McLean! Wait, no, that's not the McLean we wanted. Fuck. I'm a bit overexcited. I can't wait for this fucking game. Tungo in, Luke Garner in, Alamotti. This is different to what we expected. Jack Cole as well. On Jack Cole, on the way home in the car, I was listening to Fantasy Jamie's Cheapy Bible video, and they were talking about Jack Cole. And so Talangi is not fit for round one. Don't know when he's going to be back. And the way they addressed Jack Cole was like, if he's named, do we just put him in our teams? And they were all like, yeah, if he gets like 3 or 4 games and makes you 80 to 90k, you'd be stoked with that. If he gets a longer stint, you'd be even happier. But those aren't the only 2 options. The third option, which I think's the most likely, is that he plays Vegas and then gets dropped for Talangi next week, because Penrith have next week off, gives Talangi an extra week to get fit. I think that is a terrible idea to put Jack Cole in. Granted, they are talking in a fantasy sense, and I'm not across fantasy, so maybe there's mechanics within that game that makes it more of a viable option. But do not do that in Supercoach unless you carry your balls around with a fucking wheelbarrow, because I think that's a terrible idea. Hines in the 7, Trindle in the 6. Stone Street starting. Yeah, Katoa's been dropped. So Stone Street did get some games last year, so I don't think he's too much of a cheapy prospect, but good on him for making it into the starting side. I don't know if Katoa's injured or if he's just out of favour. Anyway, Scott Sorensen getting the start for the Panthers as well, and IPAP on the bench. So 500k guy on the bench, don't love that, but who knows what his role really is. Dane Laurie on the bench there as well. I think that's pretty much all we've got to go over here. So only a quick one. Yeah, there's Blaze Talangi in the reserves there. Jason McLean also in the reserves. Unfortunately, we don't get him as an option. So I think the big takeaways from these teams' lists are Paddy, bottom dollar, cheapy, he's in. I didn't even look at who... Okay, so it is Danny Levi that's been dropped. That makes sense. Is he in the reserves? No, he is in the reserves. Damn. So maybe we're going to see 3 hookers rotate. I wouldn't put it past Ricky to do that. But I don't care. I'm being reactionary and I'm putting Paddy in my team because I love him. What else have we got here? Aaron Clark, good takeaway. Luke Metcalf's going to get the jewel there. Anyone else going to get the jewel? Not off the top of my head. I think that's all we've got to cover. So yesterday's video, I was musing around the idea of putting a different bet out there for Vegas for the prize pool. And I said that if any players get in trouble while they're over in Vegas, that we'd work out a price around that. As I was recording that, I uploaded it, checked my phone. 2 Raiders players have gotten in trouble in Vegas already. So the deal is, if any Vegas player gets an actual suspension for off-field shit, then I'll add $20 to the prize pool. So if Ricky, I mean, we don't know who these players that got sat are, and to be honest, that could even be why Danny Levi's in the reserves. Maybe a little bit of discipline there. But say it comes out that a couple of Raiders got sat for that reason, then that doesn't count. I'm talking if players miss games for getting up to mischief over there. Bets for these games, I'm going to back both the underdogs, and you can comment whatever else you want, and I'll put those on too, and we'll see how we go. The prize pool's sitting at $91, so we didn't quite crack the 100 before the season started, but it's all right. We got 27 weeks to get that number as high as we can. Cool, that's it. Vegas incoming. Keen. Got a few more videos I want to do this week. I've got my ladder prediction that I want to do once we've actually got the teams and we know the injuries and stuff, because even if I did it last week, it would have changed everything. I would have had Souths probably around 4th or 5th. Now I've probably got them 9th or 10th. So it's funny what a week can change in the world of rugby league. I want to talk about more. I want there to be more. 2 games isn't enough. Fuck. Anyway, got more videos coming out. Keep your eyes peeled. Cheers for watching. Uru.